Welcome back to the Pit Stop Ranch, where we bounce around like dust motes in a column of light, moving by invisible forces, not quite sure where we're going. This here is called the wishbone. It is the front control arm for a Model A 28 to 31 Ford car. This attaches to the chassis just in front of the transmission on the transmission crossmember, and down here those attach to the front axle. It keeps the front end moving fore and aft. So a little ball up here goes into a socket and is allowed to move around. It's greased, it's, you know. This episode, I'm going to be going through the steps of cleaning up and restoring this wishbone so that you can see what's involved. Okay, this is the wishbone and its natural orientation, and I went and grabbed this drop I-beam front axle to show you how it goes. The spring perch goes through this boss here, locating it on each side. Now, this particular I-beam is a little narrow for this to run the stock original. See, make it out, it says Ford right there. This is an original wishbone. This actual axle is too narrow for that. However, for our application, we're going to be using the split wishbone. The reason why I'm restoring this wishbone is because it's too nice to split, to cut it. And when you split it, you cut right here at the welds, and you take this area with the ball off, and then you put some threaded bung inserts into it, and then you thread in ball joints, and you can create individual forward control arms, in which case it doesn't matter if these bosses are a little narrower. For reference, here are pair of split wishbones that were cut above here, so they'll need to be trimmed up, probably recut right here at the weld, so that these sections can be removed and threaded inserts can be put in. I do have two sets of these for the two different hot rods that we plan on building next couple of years. And there you go. of course, while filming the wishbone episode, and I decided to compare it with this front end, couldn't help but notice that there's some surface rust on it. And it's not a big deal, but this is a relatively new drop spindle or drop axle we picked up for one of the hot rods. We'll figure out which one as we go along. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up and give it the same treatment real quick in this brief addendum to the other work. Enjoy. Well, I hope you enjoyed our video on polishing up this wishbone. Paint's still a little bit soft. I've kind of put some fingerprints into it and mashed some dirt into it, but I'm sure I can polish that up before it gets used or taken to the swap meet and sold, hopefully to recover some of the money that I keep spending at the swap meet. Remember, we are professionals, just not at this. Go ahead and comment down below on any thoughts on the process of rattle can rebuild I did on this. And if you have any insight you want to share with anyone regarding a early forward front suspension, it's always appreciated. Please like, and if you haven't done so, please subscribe. It really helps us out a lot. Hit the notification bell so you hear about our next video as soon as we post it. And I look forward to talking to you again. Ciao.